Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is June 19th, 2024. We'll be diving into the latest updates from the world of Apple technology, software, and devices. As always, links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. First up, Apple is reportedly shifting its strategy for the Vision Pro headset. Instead of focusing on a high-end version, the company is now prioritizing a more affordable model, expected to cost around $1,600 and slated for release by the end of 2025. This decision follows the cancellation of the high-end version, which was initially planned to launch alongside the cheaper model. The new budget-friendly Vision Pro will likely feature fewer cameras, smaller speakers, and a lighter design. However, Apple has faced challenges in reducing the cost of the unit's displays. This shift in strategy could significantly impact the augmented reality market, especially as Meta has also altered its plans for a higher-end headset. The Vision Pro is set to launch in several countries later this month, with Apple producing around 500,000 units and not planning to significantly increase production despite entering new markets. In other news, Nvidia has become the most valuable public company in the world, surpassing both Microsoft and Apple with a market cap of $3.34 trillion. This surge in value is driven by the high demand for Nvidia's chips used in AI systems. The company's market valuation has skyrocketed from $400 billion to over $3 trillion in just a year. Nvidia now controls over 80% of the market for AI system chips, a strategic bet by CEO Jensen Huang that has paid off handsomely. This shift in market leadership underscores the growing importance of artificial intelligence in the tech industry, with other giants like Apple also recognizing its significance. Apple has added support for the Apple M4 CPU to the LLVM Clang compiler, confirming its ISA capabilities. The M4, based on the ARM v9.2a design but lacking scalable vector extensions (SVE), was initially found in Apple's new iPad Pro hardware. The LLVM compiler exposed the M4 as an ARM v8.7 based design due to a technicality. The M4 supports extensions like AES, SHA-3, FP16, and more. This support was recently merged into the LLVM Clang 19 codebase, and the M4 is expected to be used in more devices in the future. On the battery front, Apple supplier TDK has developed next-gen solid-state batteries that could offer 100 times the energy density of current batteries. This technology is intended for smaller devices like wireless earphones, hearing aids, and smartwatches, with potential applications in Apple devices such as the AirTag. The new EU regulations favoring rechargeable batteries over disposable ones align with TDK's development goals. If implemented, these batteries could be used in a range of Apple products, including AirPods, Apple Watch, iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, and Vision Pro. Apple is facing significant issues under the European Union's new digital rules, according to the EU's competition chief, Margrethe Vestager. The European Commission has opened a probe into Apple, Alphabet, and Meta under the Digital Markets Act legislation. Concerns include whether Apple is blocking businesses from informing users about cheaper options outside of the App Store. If found in breach, Apple could face fines of up to 10% of its total worldwide annual turnover. Vestager, known for her efforts to restrain the power of large tech companies, is set to reveal the conclusions of the probe soon. In related news, Apple has refused to notarize the UTM emulator app, preventing it from being available in all third-party app stores in the EU. This decision has raised concerns about Apple's enforcement of inconsistent and arbitrary rules outside the App Store. The rejection of the UTM emulator app is seen as a violation of the regulatory process that led to the Digital Markets Act, DMA, and the concept of alternative app stores. The situation has prompted discussions about Apple's role as an approver or disapprover of apps, questioning the effectiveness of the DMA. Apple has decided to discontinue its in-house Buy Now Pay Later scheme in the US. This service allowed users to split the cost of purchases up to $1,000 into 4 installments over 6 weeks without interest or fees. Moving forward, Apple will provide payment plans through third-party credit and debit card lenders. Existing borrowers can still manage payments through Apple's Wallet app. This shift signifies a move away from offering traditional financial services, as central banks raise interest rates to combat inflation. Apple will now partner with banks like Citi in the US, HSBC in the UK, and ANZs in Australia to offer installment payment options through its upcoming iOS 18 operating system. In AI advancements, Apple has released 20 new core ML models and 4 datasets on the Hugging Face platform. These models include applications like image classification, monocular depth estimation, and semantic segmentation, optimized to run exclusively on users' devices for enhanced performance and privacy. This collaboration with Hugging Face reflects Apple's focus on on-device AI and aligns with the trend of shifting computational power to edge devices. This move is expected to empower developers to build privacy-focused intelligent apps across various domains, fostering innovation in the AI community. Lastly, Apple has introduced rest days in watchOS 11, a feature long requested by users. This update allows users to pause activity rings and adjust goals based on the day of the week. The industry is moving towards prioritizing rest and recovery over gamification, recognizing the importance of listening to one's body. Rest is essential for any fitness plan, as it prevents injuries and allows for muscle growth. The ability to pause rings without affecting streaks acknowledges the importance of breaks and helps users stay motivated. These features aim to provide users with the flexibility to incorporate fitness into their lives without feeling pressured to meet arbitrary goals. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we've covered. Join us again tomorrow for more updates on everything Apple. Stay informed and stay ahead.